Is this thing on? Hey there, my Green Fire Motivation people. What is up? This your girl, Green Fire Motivation, aka Judy Owens. Look where I'm at, y'all. Yeah. Y'all see that water? Y'all see that water? Check it. Hey. Okay, so Green Fire Motivation has a question for you, as always. If you had a choice between two elements, would you rather be the sand or would you rather be the water? That question again, would you rather be the sand or would you rather be the water? Welcome once again to the Green Fire Motivation channel. If this is your first time, thank you for joining me. If this is your third, fourth, fifth, or more time, thank you so much for coming back, and thank you once again for supporting the channel. So once again, the question today, by all means, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, share this video. Hopefully it'll say something that'll encourage you to want to take action and to take control of your life, which is the reason for the Green Fire Motivation channel. Green means go. So back to the question, would you prefer to be sand or would you prefer to be water? So the topic today says, don't build your life on sand, be the water. Don't build your life on sand, be the water. So I'm gonna do something that's unconventional, and I'm actually gonna take my phone out of or off of the tripod because I'm gonna do a couple of demonstrations here. If I fall, I want you to fall out your chair laughing, okay? If I don't fall, great. But if I do fall, I'm not gonna get mad. You can even type ha ha in the comments. Okay, so here we go. Okay, you guys can see this, right? All right, so this is what we're gonna do. The first thing I want you guys to think about is the reason why I say you don't want to build your house on sand, you want to be the water, is because sand is uncertain. You have a lot of uncertainty when it comes to sand. Now, here's the thing. I'm gonna show you guys something. I'm gonna get my book wet, probably, but that's okay. Okay, so check this out. So you guys see the water, right? You guys see that drop right there? You see that? You see where the water is hitting and coming up and wetting me? Okay, so the reason why I showed you that, right, is because in life you never know where things are going to drop. So this morning when I got here, the sand was actually covered over by the water. So I couldn't even see where the water actually would drop at. All I know is I probably shouldn't go out that far because I didn't want to fall. However, this afternoon, as you can see, the water has receded, and now you can see that drop. You see the water? You see how the sand just fell? Now, imagine that you're walking into the water and you don't see that drop, and you accidentally step down. What'll happen? You'll fall, right? That's the reason why I say build your house. Don't build your life on sand because it's uncertain. You want to be the water, okay? So the second thing that I wanted to tell you guys is when the waves roll in, your stability rolls out, okay? When the waves roll in, your stability rolls out, okay? Now, once again, I'm gonna show you the sand, okay? So you guys see how the water's moving in and out? The water's moving in and out, and if you take a real good look at it, right? Each time it moves out, you can see the sand that's moving with it, right? The sand is moving with it, so every time the water comes in, there's sand that's rolling right back out with it. So that means that if you build your life on sand, every time the water rolls in, everything that you have or own, everything that you've built, everything that you've worked hard on, everything that you've invested your all into is gonna roll right back out with it. Build your life on, don't build your life on sand. Build your life on the water. Now, the last thing that I wanted to touch base with you guys on. Matter of fact, here's an example. Everybody that lives in the South knows about sweet tea, right? We love sweet tea. We drink it for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and midnight snack, right? Okay. Anybody who knows, we call it sweet tea because it's sweet tea, almost sugar diabetes. But anyways, so what do you do when you want to make the tea not as sweet as it already is, right? What do? You water it down, right? So you got a glass of tea, you might do half a tea, and then the other half you'll water it down with water. So if you think about it, right, when you think about a person who's standing on sand, right? If you're standing on sand and the water is moving around your ankles, the water is moving the sand out from under your feet. So as you stand there, you're slowly sinking. Why? Because the sand is constantly moving, right? So that's what I mean when I say the stability is rolling out, because you are strong in standing when you're not being interrupted by moving water or moving sand. But as soon as you introduce those two things to the equation, now all of a sudden you don't have as much strength in your legs to stand up. So what happens? You fall down, and then the water takes you out there, right out there with the rest of the sand, right? Okay, so once again, the third thing that I want you guys to understand is that when you allow your life to be built on sand, you have no control over where the water is going to take you, okay? You have no idea where the water is going to take you. Think of a bottle. Like, you know, anybody ever try to put a message in a bottle and throw it out to sea? Okay, so you never know where that bottle is going to end up. You know, it could end up in Aruba. It could end up in China. But the problem there is you have no control over where that bottle is going to go. Okay, so when you're looking at the sand and the water is moving it this way and that way, one grain of sand might be on this side of the world today, and then 365 days later, it'll be on the other side of the world. But once again, that grain of sand had no control over where it was going to end up, okay? So this is your girl, Green Fire Motivation, aka Judy Owens, telling you, if you don't remember anything else about this video, this is what I want you to remember. Green Fire Motivation wants you to remember to take action, take control of your life, be the water that steers the waves into the direction that you want your life to take you. Once again, it's your girl, Green Fire Motivation, aka Judy Owens. Green means go, take action, take control of your life. Don't build your life on sand, build it on the water. All right, guys, it's been nice chatting with you. Green Fire Motivation is on the move.